All right, I gotta run an errand for work stuff, drop off some docs, and so I'm gonna take out the car with the race seat for the first time, like actually take it out. So we'll see how this goes. There she is, looking good. I may need to change out my AOS oil, what do they call it? Something, but we'll see. All right, so just getting into it, it's gonna be definitely an adjustment. Having the seatbelt here, you like kind of jostles your ribs a little bit, or your hip if you jump into the car. And then getting in and out, I feel like eventually the side bolsters may tear just because it's not like a delicate entry or exit. So I feel like I'm sitting a little bit higher than maybe I should be, but we can adjust over time. I got about, I don't know, 3 inches or so clearance for my head. And yeah, I mean, it's so comfy once you're in it, but, and then of course the airbag light sensor comes on. So that's just kind of annoying, but it's all right, part of the game. In other news, we're waiting on basically quite a few things to come in. Four things really that I'm waiting to arrive over some time here, depending on a few factors and just timing with other people's schedules and stuff. But got a steering wheel coming in. We're gonna be putting that in, see which one we got. And then I'm waiting hopefully to try and get a different upright setup and a different wing on the back, just for personal preference. And I just like the stance of the other one better, and potentially, I don't know, if we ever do a track day, maybe it'll have a better effect, but mostly just for looks. And I like these uprights on the Getty RS wing are a little bit, they sweep back towards the back of the car, and I want something a little more upright and a little bit taller and a flatter wing instead of a contoured one. And then front bumper, we've got a front bumper coming. I don't know if I told you guys, I think I told you guys which one I got. Yeah, I did tell you, but if you remember or don't remember, we'll see that coming in soon too. Coming from Precision Porsche in SoCal. And then what else? A steering wheel, wing, and then I'm waiting on just kind of figuring out, how to get my hands on a turbo kit, TPC turbo kit, or otherwise just kind of seeing what's on the market. There's a couple of people that have expressed that they have one, and I'd love to get them. It's just got to make sure everything works out for timing. Obviously they're busy and stuff, and make sure we can get everything in transit. Oh, and I have identified a bolt-in roll bar for the back here. So the guy in New Jersey, I believe is in New Jersey, but he's getting pricing on shipping, and we should be able to get that in too. So that's actually quite a few things coming down the pipe. And let's go ahead and take this thing out on our errands. All right, so I feel like the seat mount is probably honestly a little bit higher than what it should be, but I'll probably get some people's opinions when I go to the next autocross, just because I feel like I'm just kind of high up in the car. But maybe it's just, I don't mind it because I can see over the front hood, but I know that that's not really what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be set down as low as possible, keep everything low center of gravity. And I've got like I don't know, it's the weirdest thing, but the function for the windows for auto, you know, when you push one touch and it goes all the way up or all the way down from one touch, it's not working right now. And I don't know if that's because of some of the electronics that I've been messing with when I took the seats out, or the seat out, but that's the only thing I've done. Or maybe it doesn't work till the battery's fully rebooted. I don't know. So it's just kind of a weird thing, but yeah, that's odd. Hopefully that works. And then I've got like a weird noise in the lower compartment down here. Maybe you guys might be able to identify it, but see if you can hear it. So it's like like a loose, sounds like metal rattling around in the lower, near the footboard there, but I don't know what it is. I've looked under there, put my hands all up where I can access to see what may be making that noise. But if you guys have any insights as to what that could be, let me know, comment below, and I'd love to check it out because it's been driving me nuts. It's happened like maybe the last month and a half or so. So let me know. Overall, seat position seems pretty cozy. You know, I have no side to side movement, so it's like, man, this thing is tight for sure. I can go around roundabout, and man, this thing is just locked in. As long as I don't lose my coffee, we're good to go. Whew. The most over-engineered coffee cup holders ever. Yeah, these things, man, these are rough. Mind you, you have to close this or else it swings around. I just, see, that's what happens. Dang it. All right, so after, 30 minutes or so driving around in the car, there's a few things that are noteworthy for sure with the race seats. I'm gonna say I am positioned too high for sure. I need to lower the seat in the brackets and potentially move them back maybe a half inch or so. It's just a little bit too tight. I like being close to the controls, but I need to be lower, maybe, I don't know, an inch lower, or maybe a little more, we'll see. And then just move it back just a touch. The seat comfort level is awesome. Getting in and out is definitely not super fun, but that's how it is, and it feels super cool. And then I think the seat orientation too, I might want to raise the front up just a touch with the rear dip down, just one adjustment lower than the front. So we'll see how that unfolds. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at for now. Seat comfort levels, like I said, is awesome, and you can tell that it's definitely just gonna hold you in place, no problem, no questions asked. I think another thing I want to be aware of is that when I do where the seat is now, I'm like literally, what is that, maybe 5 inches from the steering wheel. So we'll see what the fitment looks like when I get the other one in. Don't mind my chicken legs, I know it's how it is. But yeah, once we get the other steering wheel on, we'll see kind of what the clearance is like. And then again, I want to move the seat back just a touch and lower it because I'm just feel like I'm really high. So, I mean, I don't know. I can tell I'm higher than I used to be because I had to adjust my mirrors. So that's a good indicator. But, and then kind of bummed because there's like a little bit of a tear. Let's see if I can find it. It's like right there. Yeah, that sucks. So I don't know what to do about that, but maybe it'll send me a new one, who knows. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have a recommendation how, I mean, honestly, it'd be sweet if they sent me a new setup because it looks like it was damaged, but I definitely didn't do it during install. I know that I've been super sensitive with these things and they were packed relatively well, so I'm not sure when that happened. But do you guys have a recommendation how to repair a little bit of a tear? I mean, I'm not a huge detail guy. I don't really care too much if it's just a little thing, but I don't want it to get bigger. So if you guys have recommendations how to seal or make sure that doesn't get larger, let me know, and I definitely will put that to use. Just for reference, here's the seating position, and there's a little bit of the damage on the seat. Not really sure what to do about that, but we'll see. So yeah, probably gonna go back and down a little bit. So I'm on the highest setting for each of the brackets, and I probably want to follow suit with where the existing ones were, like down there a little bit lower. So that's actually like 2.5 inches lower than where I'm at now. So just for reference. And I think lastly, just, all in all, the review, the seat's awesome. It sits and feels super nice. I may get a lumbar additional support from my back just because it's, you know, bucket and doesn't have that really extruding piece on the back side for my lower back. And then once I get the seat adjusted for height and distance from the pedals, it'll be awesome. Mine's going to be a fixed seat position, so once I get it, it'll be done and pretty much set up for me to drive only, especially since the waist is only made for like a 30, I mean, you'll probably fit like a 32-inch waist in here, but it's going to be really tight, so not too many people will be driving in my car. So, but yeah, everything's awesome. I think I'm contemplating on doing the passenger seat just because I'm not sure if that's going to be comfortable for people to get in and out of. You're going to have to kind of learn to jump over the side bolster, but the car will look way better, especially once we get the roll bar in here. So stay tuned, keep watching the videos, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you soon.